Every career starts as a dream. This player's development trait is hidden.
Here are a player's motivations. It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these NFC North foes. It's the Vikings and the Bears, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April, or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. They'll try the right side with Jones. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, second and 9. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Here's a give to Jones running left. He'll take this to the 46.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that will bring up second down. They go back to the ground with Jones. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Encroachment defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive. You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's McCarthy. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. Swift going to try up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error.
Still
Stay
2nd
alert,
down.
don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of
On 1st and 10, it's Swift to about the 48-yard line. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. To the air, Williams. A pass complete to Adunze. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting ready to go back to work. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Open man is Naylor. He's got it.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there. And that is incomplete. Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. He'll look to throw. That one complete to Naylor. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. He's back to throw. Middle of the field to Jefferson. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done. It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
McCarthy going to throw again. To the sideline and incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and we'll see Tremaine Edmonds. He'll get after you every chance he can get on defense. It's the Bears and the Packers, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Chicago. Return coming from the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. It's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair and eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That throw finds Komet. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. This finds Everett complete. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
This throw is caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points.
That penalty is declined.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He's got the hook up to Cooper. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Play fake, it's Love. Able to get it to Reed. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Kicks the handoff, now Love. He fires one deep down the middle. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, here's Swift. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's tackled for a short gain. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up second down. Williams from the gun. Hits him on the out route.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he'll go down here at the 16. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Williams. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. They'll run it with Swift. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. This will be caught by Cooper. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love out of the shotgun. Oh, put some heat on this deep. He's got it at the 30. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jalen Johnson with the stop. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Didn't read the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Badgley able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears about set for their next possession. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down, here's Williams. Avoids the sack. He's running for it. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Packers will take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jalen Johnson with the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Love. That's caught for the 1st. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Love from the gun. And that one's unsuccessful.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. On target to Musgrave. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down, Williams. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Working from the gun, Williams. Complete out to the right. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Williams. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Quay Walker. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
That's into the hands of Moore. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now lead by 10. DJ Moore, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. Thrown on first down, Love. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Love. Reed's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw. Here's Love. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. And it sets up second down. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And that's good for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Throwing from the gun. He's going deep this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Packers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears and DJ Moore back in possession here. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. First down throw by Williams. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Running behind center with Swift. And he can't find the lane before being wrapped up at the line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Chicago first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On the ground with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And the Packers at a 5th DB out there for this third down play. Williams from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Packers take their first time out. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Carney's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers offense headed out late in the half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Love now. Finds his man, it's Kraft. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. A quick slant here in. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Bears going back on offense just before halftime. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Yeah, that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. And now it's 2nd down. Loves to throw again. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. This will be caught by Cooper. And he gets this forward to the 19. So we've hit halftime in Chicago. It's been a good one for the home crowd. The Bears out in front. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front. The Bucs trying to finish that one off and claim victory. Next, we'll stay in the NFC South as we head to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. 2 touchdown passes there for Michael Penix. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter. Russell Wilson has thrown a touchdown pass. We watched a solid performance out of running back DeAndre Swift. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this 2nd half. That passing game they went to in the 1st half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this 2nd half, too, as they chase this lead. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Love out of the shotgun. He'll get this to Cup. He has room past the 25. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers make it 17 all. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears send Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, the QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer or he's not going to endure this season.
Give him 2 yards there, and it's now 3rd and 14. Working from the gun, Williams. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Has his man. It's a Dunze. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down. Williams on the play action. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Williams. He gets this to Tyler Scott. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On the carry, it's Swift. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Going to run again with Swift. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. We got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They go play action here. Scott reels it in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. A handoff left for Swift. Will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air with Love. Buys time, rolling, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Love from the gun. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And it's going to be Bears football. First down, here's Swift. And that carry gets him up to the 44 on the solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Across midfield to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 30-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A give right side for Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the pistol, Williams. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Packers all set to get back out there. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Love looking to pass. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Have yourself a day, young man. A lot of teams are lucky to get a couple picks in most games. And here, he has a couple all by himself. I'd be stunned to see him get a 3rd chance because whatever side of the field he's on, they should be throwing on the other side away from him.
The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 28. Escapes his pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you can run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break. And they finally get him to the ground.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. From the red zone now. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. touchdown on the pick six. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the fourth. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. And the work's already half done thanks to that return. They're taking over at midfield. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Gets this to Johnson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They stick with Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
The Packers send out their punting unit. Short drop, and he gets a kick away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The home teams returning their offense in this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So that brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Williams from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running behind center with Swift. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the Packers' 21-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Got Everett, and it's complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the 1st down as he stays in bounds.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and goal, Swift. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Nothing on that play, and now we have 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Out now runs the Packer offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Love out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Play fake. It's Love. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Love. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throw caught by his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Chicago getting set to take the field now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground again with Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears moments away from a 2-0 start. On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Love. He'll get this to Cup. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. 1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Cut by Jacobs. And this one does not go far. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. So that brings up 4th and long. Now to throw. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Going to be a victory for the Bears as they drop to a knee here. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
He'll go to a knee to close this one out, Brock, and it's only fitting that he's holding the ball in the end after the absolutely tremendous game that he had. So the Bears come away with the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.